I want to look at this just because I was a little interested. And maybe this could suck, but I just wanted to take a look. I didn't even look too deep into it, but you being the devoted soccer fan you are,
Yep.
I figured we take a see if it strikes any type of conversation. But it says, what if the NFL season played out like the World Cup? Drawing
How?
groups, picking every matchup following the bracket all the way to the Super Bowl. So you say how? So would you like me to give you first the ground rules? Because CBS Sports, our favorite place to get our information, goes first a few ground rules. One, there is no working backward. The Rams, which I don't know what that means. So cool. You're gonna have to explain every FIFA term. You're gonna have to
I
explain
don't
to
know
me.
what that is.
So the Rams are betting favorites to win the season's championship, but the end goal here is not to automatically crown them as Super Bowl winners. We will pick every game from start to finish without driving to a specific desired outcome. So I don't know what there's no working backward means.
Meaning you can't bet. Is that what this is about?
This isn't betting, no.
Oh.
This is just predicting. It's just predicting the 2027 Super Bowl champion World Cup style.
Oh, what they're saying is that they're not going, the Rams are the champions, or saying you're not picking the winner. You know what I'm saying? And then like, who did they beat along the way?
Okay.
You're picking each game, because in the bracket system, it could be like it was Spain versus Portugal. Spain beat Portugal, and France beat Belgium. So now it's Spain and France. It could have been Portugal and Belgium, or Portugal and France, or Spain and Belgium.
Okay. So here and then so then rule 2, upsets occur in the World Cup just like they do over the course of an NFL season. We're not strictly picking favorites. If Cabo Verde can reach the round of 32, the Browns can advance out of their group. Did I pronounce that right?
Cape Verde Cabo Verde. It's in America, in English, it's Cape Verde. But they say Cabo, which I guess means Cape in Portuguese.
Oh, okay. So just Cabo is what they're talking about.
It means Green Cape.
Green Cape. If currently injured players are on track to be available for the early part of the season, they will be included. Well, imagine this tournament takes place later in the year, so to get back as
Are
many
we
stars
doing
back
this
on the field.
bracket?
No, we're not doing it. They already did it for us. So I'm just curious to see like how exactly they would make groups and everything, and how that like. And you
It would be divisions.
I don't know how this works. So here it says
World Cup is 4-team groups.
But they're not doing it by divisions. They made their own groups.
Oh, that's dumb.
So what it says right here, Micah. So all right, Patrick Mahomes, you're in. Micah Parsons, since you're probably starting the year on the PUP list, I'm holding you out. With that, let's begin. The pre-2026 World Cup draw divided 32 teams into 4 pots, with pot 1 being reserved for the top 8 qualifying teams, pot 2 to the next highest 8, and so on. They're using Pete Prisco's NFL power ranking to that he used following the draft. So pot 1. Now explain this to me. Why is it numbers 1 through 7 plus the Cardinals?
I don't know.
So this caveat with every World Cup draw is the host nation automatically qualifies and receives a spot in pot 1. Often that team is ranked outside the top 8 and would not have been included in the top pot if not for this stipulation. We randomly selected a designated host for our exercise, and since the Cardinals stand dead last in Prisco's power rankings, they benefit massively from the boost in pot 1. 8 through 15, 6 to 23, 24 to 31. We constructed the groups by randomly selecting one team from each pot. Since FIFA does not allow 2 teams from the same confederation to reside in the same group, we ensured that no group contained more than one team from a given NFL division. Below are the 8 groups, every team's position, and where they stand in Prisco's shit. Okay, cool. So Group A it's A1, A2, A3, A4. Is that how the normal setup is?
Yeah.
Or okay. Oh, so should I just go to Group A? Because I'm confused because it says Group A, Jags, Bengals, Bears. Okay, Jags, Bengals, Bears, Cardinals,
Cool.
and they would only. It looks like they would only play 3 games.
Well, so all right. So what would happen is you play your opponent. You play each opponent once,
Okay.
and then there's a point system. But the way that the World Cup worked this year was that there were 12 groups. The top 2 teams from each group advanced, and then the top 8 third place seeds advanced. Usually the way it used to be was there were 8 groups, and the top 2 advanced.
Okay. Now this says their predictions would be week 1. It'd be Jags, Cardinals. Jags beating the Cardinals, Bengals beating the Bears, Bears beating the Cardinals, Jags beating the Bengals, Bengals beating the Cardinals, Bears beating the Jags, giving them 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 0-3, and then those 3 teams getting 6 points.
Yes.
So what is that? 3 points a win?
Yes.
And then the Ravens, Packers, Giants, and Falcons make Group B. So I like the Ravens odds so far. I like that, and it looks like if they ran that 3-week schedule, Ravens would go 3-0, Packers go 1-2, Giants 1-2, Falcons 1-2, 9 points, 3-3-3. That's interesting. That is so okay. So then Group C, Texans, Niners, Lions, Browns. That's 2-0-1, 2-0-1, 1-2-0, 0-3-0 with some ties. So some ties thrown in there. 7 points for Texans, 7 points for the Niners, 3 for the Lions, 0 to the Browns. Whoa. Okay. Hold on, wait. Now I know this is stupid, but like we're saying, if Texans, Niners, Lions, Browns, the Lions are going 1-2.
Not a chance.
First of all, the Lions are beating the Niners. The Lions are beating the Texans.
The problem with this,
they got the Lions losing to the Texans 30-20. Sorry, the problem with what?
in FIFA at least, like, there's less upsets, and it's because you're putting, like, it's 3 games, and like usually the better team wins, but it's tough to tell. But in the NFL, there's 17 games in a season. Like, this is an awful way of doing things.
I mean, it's not. It is. I mean, it's interesting, but
it would be awful for the NFL.
Oh no, for sure. This. I guess this would just be
all it is. After the group stage is just the playoffs.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm looking at this, and as of right now, it's saying that the Texans are going to be making the fucking playoffs with a division that they share with the Niners and the Lions. In what world? In the same world where the Texans went, we're going to pause any contract extension talks with our franchise quarterback because we don't know how good he is.
He might suck.
Kind of stinks. So the Texans go 2-0-1, and then Group D, you got the Broncos, Vikings, Bucks, and Dolphins. And they got the Broncos going 3-0, the Vikings going 2-1, 1-2 for the Bucks, 0-3 for the Dolphins. That sounds about right. Oh, look at that. Group E, Group F. There's how many fucking groups are there? Seahawks, Chiefs, Steelers, Jets. I guess there's 8 groups.
Huh?
I said I guess there'd be 8 groups, huh?
Yeah, like this would be like the World Cup used to be. Yeah,
Steelers go or Seahawks go 3-0 in a division with the Chiefs and the Steelers. Okay, yeah, I guess I could see that.
The NBA could benefit from this.
Yeah. Group F, Patriots, Cowboys, Colts, Titans. The Patriots go 2-1, the Cowboys go 2-1, Colts go 1-2. I guess no quarterback, yeah. And then you got Group G, Bills, Eagles, Saints, Raiders. Bills go 2-1, Eagles go 2-1, the other 2 go 1-2. Group H, Rams, Chargers, Panthers, Commanders. There y'all are. I was waiting for y'all. Where are y'all? 1-2?
Damn.
Y'all go 1-2? Do y'all? That's kind of disrespectful. So they got y'all losing to the Chargers 26-21. They got you beating the Commanders 24-20. And then getting smoked by the Rams 41-17. Holy. And then round of 16, it'd be Jags Packers, Texans Vikings, Seahawks Cowboys, Bills Chargers, Bengals Ravens, and the Ravens lose 28-27. Broncos Niners, Patriots Chiefs, Rams Eagles. And they got the Rams beating the Eagles. I'll agree with that. They got the Patriots beating the Chiefs. I don't agree with that. They got the Broncos beating the Niners. I don't know if I agree with that either. They got the Bengals beating the Ravens. I definitely don't agree with that one. Bills beating the Chargers. Yep. Seahawks beating the Cowboys. I'll take that. Texans beating the Vikings. I don't know if I like that either, but maybe their defense, maybe the Texans defense figures out. I don't know. And then Packers beating the Jackers. What the fuck is up with me?
Packers beating the Jackers.
The Jags beating the Packers?
Oh. The Jaguars beating the Jackers?
The Jaguars beating the Jackers? That's crazy. And then the quarterfinals, you would have the Texans beating the Jags, the Bills beating the Seahawks. Don't tell me this is where it's leading to.
Of course it is.
The Bengals beating the Broncos, which it's like...
Which Bengals team is this?
That's what I'm saying. Is this in 2021?
Do they think that Sexy Dexy is their Lord and Savior?
And then the Rams beating the Patriots 28-16. Oh my God. I hate... Is this team's hype really starting this high, this early? This early is where this team's hype is started. I guess when they signed DJ, that the hype started. But semifinals, the Bills are going to beat the Texans 17-13, and the Rams are going to beat the Bengals 13-21. And then, the third place game, Texans-Bengals. Texans win 20-17. And then in the Super Bowl, the Rams are going to beat the Bills 27-20. So the Bills are going to be in a Super Bowl next year if it was the FIFA rules.
Good thing we don't play soccer.
Another hypothetical win for the Buffalo Bills.
Exactly. They have 4 of them.
Because what the hell is that?
The hell is even that? No, that's a bunch of bullshit.
I hate that. I don't like that at all.
No.
But I guess, sure, is that interesting? Would that be fun? Yeah, it'd still be better than the fucking that soccer shit.
No, I think the NBA should do that for an in-season tournament.
I think the whole season should just be an in-season tournament.
You're right.
Just make the whole thing the in-season tournament.
Because it is.
Well, yeah.
No, all right. We'll do this. The whole season is the in-season tournament, and then at the end of the season, we'll do playoffs, and then, boom, after that, or the last game of the playoffs, the finals. The final in-season tournament cup games.
Honestly, I feel like it's been long enough to where we can go back to not having playing games.
I hate the playing games.
I get it. We wanted to be fair after the first couple of years, but we've proven that
we got one good playoff playing game, and it was this year.
Yeah, we don't need to give those 10th seeded teams a chance anymore.
And honestly, it feels like they've made the playoffs. And well, you didn't make the playoffs yet. And it's why? I mean, I guess you did to this standard. It's kind of the playoffs.
And teams are, tanking to not even be 10th seed no more. It's we can't even be 10th worst. We have to be the worst team possible to not even have a chance to get in the playoffs.
Yes.
Because once you get in a playing game, if you look like you're trying to lose in a playing game, well, then them tanking allegations are coming crazy. But so yeah, the Rams, which I'm kind of confused. It seems like they went, okay, the Rams are the favorites for the Super Bowl, so let's see how they'd win it World Cup style instead of just doing a season World Cup style. Why is it?
No, they just put football teams in a World Cup. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, but I'm saying like, why not put this through like a simulator or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, run this
Yeah, I
through
was about to say you can AI.
run it through they run every game through a simulator. Run this through like a simulator to get some type of data to like say this is what would happen. This is what happened. Not
No.
not
CBS tells us who wins.
this is boring as shit. This is the Super
Brian
Bowl
from
favorite.
CBS saying that the Rams are gonna win.
They said no working backwards, but that's literally what they did.
100%.
Hold on, am I confused? They said no working backwards. The Rams are betting favorites to win the Super Bowl, but the end goal is not to automatically crown them as Super Bowl winners.
Well, they didn't. They worked forward and they got to the same conclusion. So,
but the end goal here is not to automatically crown them. That's what they did.
I agree.
You can't go. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. I don't know. I didn't like that.
It is stupid.
No wonder I don't like soccer, Devin. God damn.
That
I don't
has
like
nothing to do
this.
with soccer.
Yes, it does. It has everything to do with soccer. Everything has everything to do with soccer.
You're right.
Because soccer's so great right now. And it's in my fucking feed. And it's in my life. It's in my face. And it's everywhere. And I will say, still don't like. I'm a UFC casual. I'm a soccer nobody. Who,
Holland?
how does that? No. How does that? How does the Messi and Ronaldo debate go? When I ask that here, I'll ask in NBA terms. Like when you hear a casual arguing about LeBron and Jordan, it's like, well, rings, well, teammates, well, this, well, that. How does that go in the soccer world where you got like these different things where it's like you got their teams, but then you got motherfuckers playing for their country in the World Cup?
It's
whatever.
more
It's
complicated, like, but after Messi won the World Cup, or after Argentina won the World Cup 4 years ago, that's when they were like, oh, well, he is better. But the issue I have with the debate stuff is that it turns into the same thing with, like, LeBron and Jordan. And honestly, even worse with, like, Messi's the GOAT, Ronaldo's fucking sucks.
Well, but like
if Ronaldo's not one, he's two.
In soccer, and again, don't really understand. So soccer fans, chill. Don't fucking get furious. But it's like there are multiple leagues, right? And
exactly
different things.
Now, the
so
cool thing about them was that they played in the same league for a long time.
Okay.
So there was direct comparison.
All right. Okay. I mean, but so who own you? So Messi runs the debate as of now?
For sure. And he will.
Okay. Is he retiring soon, or is he not leaving?
He's 39. He's still got a few more years in the MLS. This is probably him. Huh?
Well, I saw. Did Ronaldo retire? Or did he say this was his last World Cup?
This was his last World Cup, and this was his last international event or international competition with Portugal.
So he'll still play for his what?
Club team.
Club, okay.
Which is Saudi League.
Oh yeah.
He sold out.
Wait.
But Messi sold out just to the good guys.
But he's saying he's gonna retire in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna play 8 more years, but just never play for his
He's gonna retire shortly. He's 41.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how old soccer players can go. I don't.
Not that old. Like, they do not play much older than where he's at.
Okay.
If they're lucky.
Okay.